Hello, everybody. My guide Kumikar told me many years ago that Afghanistan was going to be the last place, the forecast to be the last place on earth to be at peace. And we have been watching with horror and distress at what's going on there. As with all forecasts, they can be changed by the energy and the love and light that we send to that place. And the same is true about Afghanistan. We can make a difference in so many ways. There is a very simple thing that we can do, which is a mantra. One person says it and chants it, and it's like one drop of oil on troubled waters. But if lots of people, enough people, say it, it spreads like a divine calming energy. Just saying, let there be peace and liberty in me. Let there be peace and liberty in Afghanistan. Let there be peace and liberty in the world. And if you say it again and again, then peace and liberty, freedom, has to start coming about. Now, every time we make a difference in ourselves, we affect the collective consciousness. When observing what's happening in Afghanistan and practice what is needed in ourselves, we automatically raise our frequency to that of that country. So today, if we choose to be peaceful, if we choose to honor the divine feminine in all and empower women, if we respect all people in our thoughts and actions, and if we liberate our true selves, no longer allowing others to control us, then we raise our consciousness, and this contributes to raising the frequency in Afghanistan. We can also send love and healing directly to the people of Afghanistan. There are hundreds of thousands of angels and other spiritual beings just waiting to be sent to help, and they cannot assist unless we ask them to because of free will. The mountains of Afghanistan are particularly rich in precious emeralds. An emerald is the physicalized energy of Archangel Raphael, the angel of abundance and healing. The mountains also contain rubies, which are the physical energy of Archangel Uriel, and sapphires, which is the physical material form of Archangel Michael's energy. Now, there are also rich seams of many semi-precious gems like topaz, lapis lazuli, aquamarine, garnet, tourmaline, fluorite, kunzite, and quartz. All of these are holding energies there. So I'd love you to join me in a visualization to bring healing to Afghanistan with the angelic realms, and to request help from the Intergalactic Council, which is the body which is in charge of this universe and takes the decisions for this universe. So allow yourself to close your eyes and relax, taking a deep breath and letting go of the outside world on the out breath. Allowing yourself to be grounded and centered, and calling in the golden Christ light of unconditional love and protection to surround you. Just sense or feel yourself now surrounded by golden Christ light. And it's raising your frequency to the 5th dimension. Now call on Archangel Michael, the deep blue angel of courage, strength, protection, and truth. And ask him to place a deep blue sapphire in your throat chakra. May sense or feel it in there. Then call on Archangel Raphael, the magnificent emerald angel of abundance and of healing, and ask him to place an emerald in your 3rd eye chakra so that it beams out healing and abundance. And then call in Archangel Uriel, the angel in charge of the solar plexus, the angel of peace and wisdom. And just allow him to place in your solar plexus a magnificent ruby. Now, in your golden Christ light, your unicorn arrives, shimmering, pure white, full of love and peace. Just greet it. And it takes you now, riding on its back, safe and secure, to Afghanistan. And it's setting you down somewhere in that country. You are in your spirit body. You are surrounded by Christ light. You are totally safe and secure. You get off, and your unicorn stays with you. Be aware of the golden Christ light reaching out from you, spreading out, and touching the Afghan people and the Taliban with peace and love and safety. Just see it spreading into houses, touching animals, soothing, calming, and raising the frequency with love. And now, focus on your throat chakra. Be aware of the magnificent sapphire in your throat. And your unicorn is bending down, touching your throat chakra now with its horn of light, beaming 9th dimensional light into your throat and igniting the light in the sapphire. And that energy of love and truth and honor and honesty and higher communication and protection is beaming out, and it's beaming into the mountains, into the seams of sapphire in the mountains, and it's lighting them up. As it does so, it's calling to Archangel Michael and millions of Archangel Michael's angels, and they are entering Afghanistan. Deep blue angels led by Archangel Michael himself, touching the minds and hearts of everybody with the highest energies of truth and courage. And everybody receives a burst of this energy now. And then all the deep blue angels are forming a ring above Afghanistan and beaming their light down. And now you're focusing on your third eye chakra. Within it is the brilliant, multifaceted emerald. And your unicorn is touching it now, igniting the power in your third eye. And that emerald light is beaming out to the mountains and igniting the seams of emerald within the mountains, calling to Archangel Raphael and millions of his healing angels. And they are pouring into Afghanistan. And they are touching the minds of all the people with healing and abundance consciousness, touching every person and every animal until the whole of Afghanistan is just shimmering emerald. And then the emerald angels, led by Archangel Raphael, are forming tier upon tier of angels above and around Afghanistan. And now focus on your solar plexus. Be aware of the beautiful, magnificent ruby containing wisdom and peace and power. And your unicorn is touching and igniting the ruby in your solar plexus with ninth dimensional light. And as it lights up, it beams out to the seams of ruby in the mountains of Afghanistan. They in turn are lighting up, bringing that energy awake within Afghanistan and calling in Archangel Uriel's magnificent angels. And they are now touching the people, spreading wisdom and peace. Wisdom and peace everywhere, to the Afghans, to the Taliban, touching the solar plexus of everyone. And then the ruby angels join tiers and tiers of the other angels over and around Afghanistan, beaming light in now. All the angels are singing. And as the mountains wake up, you may even hear the song of the mountains coming into true harmony. And then ask the elemental beings or master energies within the lapis lazuli, the aquamarine, the garnet, the tourmaline, the fluorite, the kunzite, and the quartz crystals in the mountains to light up and radiate their higher qualities. And we call in the dragons, the fire dragons, to burn away any lower energies, the water dragons to wash out anything that's left at a lower frequency, the air dragons to blow away old thoughts and beliefs from the minds of the people, and the earth dragons to ground and clear the energies and clear the ley lines. And now, as they do their work, we invite streams of unicorns to come in and hold the energy high. Just see the unicorns arriving in force, led by Archangel Christiel. And just see the mountains radiating light, the angelic forces radiating light, the people opening up. And for a moment, see Afghanistan as a fifth dimensional portal of light, as it is destined to become. And now we're asking that every person who joins in this visualization join together energetically, no matter what the time or space. Just in the inner planes, see the senses coming together. And we are calling on Archangel Butalel, the mighty universal angel, pure shimmering white. He is in charge of the cosmic currents, and he is the one that takes people to the Intergalactic Council. He is coming in now, and he is placing us all in a vast, vast beyond conception cocoon of the purest white light. You may sense or see Archangel Butalel as he gathers us all together, and we ask him to take us all to the great temple where the Intergalactic Council meet, so that we can present a plea for help for Afghanistan. Archangel Butalel now carries us in his vast orb of light, in his great energy fields, up through the dimensions, through a path of shimmering, shifting liquid light, until you can see the radiant golden temple of the Intergalactic Council ahead. Archangel Butalel tells you that the 12 members of the council have gathered to hear your request. And you land in the great courtyard of the temple. Archangel Butalel leaves you here, and you become aware of a huge table, and there are 12 radiant beings sitting round it. They are awaiting you. And as I say their names, you receive an energetic link to their energy. Master Marco, representing the highest galactic confederation. Commander Ashtar, in charge of the Intergalactic Fleet. Lord Hilarion, Merlin, representing Saint-Germain. Jesus, Kuan Yin, Lord Cthulhu, Helmoira, Serapis Bey, Paul the Venetian, Lady Nada, Lord Maitreya. Jesus, who is the spokesperson for the Intergalactic Council, rises and indicates that he will hear your request on behalf of the Intergalactic Council. And tell him, from the deepest compassion of our souls, we call on the Intergalactic Council to intercede in Afghanistan. Please bring forward leaders who have wisdom, who have open hearts and minds, and who can bring peace, freedom, and equality to the country. We ask that whatever can be done now under grace be done to bring the country into the 5th dimension. The Intergalactic Council are considering. Jesus thanks us for coming and replies that our compassion has triggered the law of grace, and we have been heard. It is time to leave. Thank the Intergalactic Council. They are acknowledging you. And your unicorn has come to collect you. You get onto its back and return with it through the universe. As you look down over Earth, see the ring of angels, unicorns, dragons, masters, elemental beings, all pouring light into Afghanistan. They are doing this so that our prayers can be activated. then when you're ready, open your eyes, knowing that you have played a part and can continue to play a part to bring peace to the world, and most particularly to Afghanistan. And thank you for joining in, and bless you.